until you fucking get it. You understand? You messed with the wrong person. I will shit on you. You know I have nothing to lose. I have nothing to lose. And I have all the money in the world. I can get you fucking killed. And I have all the money in the world. I can get you fucking killed.
Always exciting. Lovely, lovely. As per always. Yeah, obviously, I wanted to play a Pokemon song. I had a look around for remixes, but they all said copyright. Bit of a shame. But anyway, welcome to the Collectibles Show number 2, but it's actually not. It's number 3. I don't know. I forgot to change it on the stream, but that's all right. I hope you are having fun. We are talking about Pokemon, but because I am too old to know what the fuck a Pokemon is, I need a guess. And we've got 2 guests today. We've got, of course, Stretch, the co-host. He's not really a guest, I guess. And shut up. And then we'll go Elizabetha for totally disassociated. That's it. How are you going, guys? You're now live.
Pretty good.
Awesome. Awesome. Wow. I'm glad that's out of the way. Alright, so Pokemon. Do you know, before we get into anything, does anybody know what could easily describe when Pokemon sort of popped up? First of all, what as? Was it a TV show?
No, it showed up in 1998 in the USA and 1996 in Japan, with the first games Red and Green in Japan, and then Red and Blue, and eventually Yellow in the States.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it started out as a card game, right?
No, it started out as a on the Game Boy Color.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so it did start out as games. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. So, and then the TV show was Japanese, and then it was.
Yeah, it's considered one of the first animes to actually come to the U.S. and become popular. And actually, they made Yellow in 1999, I think. Yeah, 1999, off of the TV show to mirror it.
There you go. All right. Yeah, Chetnik said 1996, I think, and it was a video game. Oh, in Tasman, it is Elizabetha Thornheart. You can find her chilling for COG usually, if you're not sure who she is. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to have a look at is some of the Pokemon video games and other side games. Is that what you call them? Not really sure.
Called spin-offs.
Spin-offs, alright. This is why I need guests for these type of thing. So, all Pokemon games ever made, except for some of the newer ones, if they were past 2018. Alright, so we're gonna play this. The link is on our links, as I was telling you before the stream, guests, or co-host and guests, if you want to follow along with that. So we're gonna play this at 2 times speed, do you reckon? Playback speed 2. Alright. And what does this video show us, Liz? Before we start.
It shows you every Pokemon game that's been made up to 2018.
Cool. Alright, let's have a look. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now I'm going to play the music in the background, but softly. Alright, so Game Boy, they were mainly on Game Boy first, by the look of it.
Correct. came out in 1996 in Japan. That's green, which is Japanese. Yellow, based off the TV show. And then you get into the second generation, which is Heart Gold and Soul Silver, along with Crystal version, which is like...
So, can we pause at 1 minute?
Go for it.
So do you want to explain the different color levels? Does that mean anything?
Usually the colors are associated with popular characters, like in blue it's Blastoise, which was the water type Pokemon starter that you get. Red was Charizard, which is a fire type, and then Pikachu, which is yellow lightning type. And then it could continue to go in like a theme for every generation. First generation was the normals, normal colors. Then it comes into gold and silver for the next one, with Crystal being after Pokemon Suicune.
Rightio.
And then it just kept going on like that.
And so each generation has all new Pokemon, or just added new
Correct.
Pokemon?
There are 807 Pokemon to date.
There you go. I thought there was like 100. Actually, so...
It started with 151. That's what you got with the first generation, and it expanded every generation since then. And we're going on generation 8, coming in, I think it's October.
So I think what we need to do then, I think we need to get this out of the way where we'll actually show the generations. So I can just show them on the stream if you guys just want to watch that. So this is generation 1.
Correct.
Which encompasses red, blue, yellow, and green.
Yes.
So red did red come out first, and so there was only a few Pokemon at the start, and then they just there's
an original 150.
Okay.
151.
Yeah, right out of the bat they had 150, or 1 if you count Mewtwo.
What the fuck's this one? Looks the same as the one. Oh, there's a Moth. There's a Moth.
That's the only ones. The original 150 are the ones that I know well. Outside of that, I don't know anything. They're all weird looking now.
They're cheating. Wait a minute. There's
Venomoth.
So there's one that's really small. Then there's a few like this, and then there's like a medium version, and there's like Super Saiyan version. So does that count as 1 or 3?
They
Yes.
evolve.
It's called an evolution. The first 3 little guys are the starters, and they're usually the first in that group of Pokemon for that generation of game. And then they evolve once you level them up a certain amount. Like I think it was 16, level 16. The starters would turn into their second form, and then it was 36 and 32 will go to the second. And all of them are like that. Except for a few that aren't evolutions of each other.
Okay. Alright, I'm starting to get it. I'm probably the worst person to be doing a stream about Pokemon, to be honest. Because I'm gonna go, at least if there's anyone else in chat that doesn't understand it, we're gonna get there, because I'm gonna ask questions. Look at this one.
These are also the original sprites for the first
Yeah, segment. I got that, yeah, because they've got the simple Game Boy colors. Jika is now playing Dota 2. There you go. Look, here's another Moth, because we all love Moths. But look at that. It's unevolved version. It's just a fucking slug-looking thing. But then, the wonder.
That's actually a butterfly. It's
oh, no, it's a Moth. Trust me. Damn it. Fine. Whatever. Alright, let's have a... Oh, no, I'm showing stuff for later on. Let's have a look at Generation 2, then. Let's have a quick look through these generations. Probably need to zoom out a bit. I thought 157 was Typhoid for a minute, but it's not. And why have some of them got special colors? Are they special horned Pokemon?
I think that's the it's picking out the more rare Pokemon, like Heracross, which is in green, and Corsola, that's in green as well. I think they were standalone that were specific to each game. Like, I think one of them was in silver and one of them was in gold, and the whole point of that is to get both games to trade. That's their selling point.
And so both games totally different from one another when they did the... Because I remember seeing stuff like that where it would have something versus something, and there was two versions. Because they just did that with the
exact same storyline.
It's the exact same game.
Yeah.
Just different
Yeah,
Pokemon.
the only ones that are different are the spin-offs like Yellow and Crystal and Emerald, because they added more Pokemon in there and the storyline is expanded on a little.
But yeah, like
And so people would
original
actually buy the game twice though?
Yep.
Mhm.
Wow.
Once they got it to more like
Houndoom.
the better Game Boys, you could cable transfer shit, so you could trade Pokemon.
Oh
so you
god,
could
the
get
link
one off of
cable.
somebody. Yeah, just get one off of somebody that had the other game.
That's my
It's
favorite Pokemon, Houndoom.
A Pokemon
Yeah.
in the red
I
game
like
you
this
can't
one
get
too.
in the blue game, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Right. Alright, Generation 3. Let's have a look. So these are all different. Every generation is totally different.
Correct. These are all the Pokemon from that specific generation that were added on. Generation 3 is Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, which is representative of the 3 legendaries. Groudon.
That's just
If you go down to
whale.
the bottom, those are the big ones. Groudon's the big red thing in the corner, which is for Ruby. Kyogre was for Sapphire, and Rayquaza was for Emerald. So you can kind of see it's based off of their color, and then it's kind of like a certain type of naming convention with it. So they all correspond to each other.
Is that a turtle with a volcano coming out of it? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Look at he's even got smoke coming out of his nostrils. What the fuck is this? A spoink.
Spoink.
Man, if I was born as a spoink or a grumpig, I would just have to Minecraft myself, I think. Look at these things.
Yeah,
There are some Pokemon that are complete memes. Like in the second generation is a Pokemon called Shuckle. It's the most worthless Pokemon you can get. But to find it in a rare is harder and with good stat, and it's just a big joke. Also keep in mind that this is the generation where they started to do what's called shiny Pokemon, where they have alternate color schemes. And they're rarer to find.
Oh, whoops, I haven't been reading these out. So Generation 3 was Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. Also remakes of Gen 1. Generation 4, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. Also remakes of Generation 2. So remakes, you mean that they would redo...
Yeah, they basically redid the... Like with Generation 1, there was Leaf Green and Fire Red to kind of bring that back to another generation of people. And this is at the point where it came off of the Game Boy Color and into the Game Boy Advance. So it was a completely different system at this point. And then with the fourth generation, Diamond, Platinum, and Pearl, it was on the DS, first one on the DS.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's a beaver.
That's a definite moth right there.
Yeah, there's honeycomb, 3 of them. They're stuck together forever.
Yeah.
There's another moth.
There were also different variations of that middle one, the one that's to the left of the moth, depending on the seasons.
It's Pac-Man with ears. Sorry, we had a question too, before it disappears. Ask Liz if she's heard of Gen 2 demo exclusive to Japan during the expos in the 90s.
Yes, I'm aware of that, but I haven't played it.
What? Like a demo game? Like, what are you talking about? What is it?
It's like when they're starting to make the game, if I'm not mistaken. There's like these little, what you call them, ROMs that people import onto more. Fuck
is that? Sorry, I'm laughing.
What are you looking at now?
I'm just laughing at some of these Pokemon down the bottom. It's like little.
Oh, that was the variations I was telling you about.
Sorry, but you can. What were you saying? I didn't mean to cut you off.
Those are the variations. That's one of the Pokemon that's associated with that moth one we saw. And it depends on where you are, is when you get that Pokemon.
So, the expos that he mentioned, is that a Pokemon specific expo? Like a con or something like that? Not sure.
There are lots of cons for this kind of stuff. They have tournaments for card games. The Pokemon or Pokken tournaments, which is like a fighting game with Pokemon, like literal fighting game, Street Fighter style with Pokemon. And then they have World Championship tournaments for the actual canon game.
Shit tier.
This is X and Y. Also remade the 3rd generation to Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. This is the first one that came to the 3DS.
Yeah, you can see the sprites looking pretty cool. A lot
Mm-hmm.
of detail. Oh, look, they got fairies.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's got guns.
Those bottom ones were a new
That's
mechanic. They're megas. They're basically Pokemon that are already canon, and they made like another evolution of them. With the only two that had to be Mewtwo and Charizard because they're the most popular of them.
Yeah. Is that just a knife or a Pokemon? A hone edge. There you
so
go.
weird though.
There you go. All right, we got Oh man, we got 2 more. Let's do it. Let's get it out of the way. Oh, look at the bear. It's got a pink head. Look at the birdies. Crab people.
Yeah, this is Sun and Moon, and they made another set of this that was Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which is the most current generation until the end of this year when the next one comes.
They're running out of ideas, aren't they? There's this fucking sandcastle
Yeah.
Pokemon and a necklace
Yeah.
Pokemon. Donkey. Man, I could come up with some ideas. Just have moth heads for all of them and then just start switching up the bodies.
With the fucking moss, dude.
I could make Pokemon all day if I had. I wouldn't be able to draw them, but I'd be able to say, yeah, no, just put this on that and tail there.
Those are the Ultra. Yeah, they're the Canon Ultras. They're like the mechanic for the Megas. They did away with Mega Evolutions and brought these guys in. They're kind of pseudo-legendary Pokemon, but yeah, they're just kind of like that fun little add-in.
Yeah.
What was really cool with this one is they went to like each area where they have these generations is set in a certain place and based on a certain country. Like this one was, I think it was Hawaii, and they did some alternate versions of other Pokemon that was really, and they called them the Alolan versions.
The Lowland version.
Alright. Okay, so I guess now that we know what generations and all of that are, so we know what the colours and... Oh, that's not the link. Actually, I can probably close that. I can probably close about 20 of these. Let's go back. No. Now I can't find the bloody link. Here we go. I'm at 1 minute and 2 seconds. I'm going to start playing again in 3, 2, 1, and play.
This just shows you all of the art, box art for the generations or the different games.
Yeah, it's making a lot more sense now. Now I sort of understand what they're talking about. So your basic goal was to try and capture as many of these Pokemons, but digitally.
Correct. You
with
want
the
to
games.
complete your Pokedex, which is kind of like the computer. where you had every Pokemon you can get, and then after that, it's ridiculous what people do. Get shiny Pokemon, and then they want to make their stats look more fantastic or better so they can compete. And the upcoming entitled Nintendo Switch game is Sword and Shield.
Yeah,
this
I
is where
was
the
even
spin-offs
looking at
start.
that, yeah. Alright, so these are all spin-offs. Okay. I get you now. So
They have different spin-offs for each iteration. It's kind of funny. That's the Pokemon tournament I was talking about.
So which games have you played, or which games are your favorite?
Ooh, if you want to talk about the main series, the canonical series, I have to say that Heart Gold Soul Silver is the best. Only because it's the second generation was the only one that you go back to the first and catch all those Pokemon. I really liked the TCG games. The Ranger games were okay. They're just kind of weird. But yeah, I would definitely say that Heart Gold, Soul Silver were the ones to play. And they're the most expensive to get.
And so do these have microtransaction Pokemon, or do they sort of stay out of that sort of shit?
Nope. But they do have events where you can only get certain Pokemon, like special Pokemon with certain attacks, or shiny if you go to like GameStop, or you go to certain events where they give you a code and you're able to get that Pokemon. And I think that started in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum.
And you could, if you had Pokemon from one game, I heard that a lot of the times you could transfer Pokemon over to into your new game. You could actually transfer over save files or something. There you go.
Yes, but the thing is that if you're trying to get Pokemon specifically from like the older generations, like from the Game Boy Color games, you'd have to transfer to a Game Boy Advance game, and then you'd have to transfer from a Game Boy Advance game to a DS game, and so on, in order to use them in the newer versions of stuff. Another really good one was Pokemon Snap.
Yeah, Pokemon Snap.
What's Pokemon Snap?
It's basically you're running around with a camera and you take pictures of Pokemon, and depending upon
you're not running around.
How good the picture is, it gives you like a score. But the fun part was that you could go to like Blockbuster and you'd print out your picture.
There you go.
Yeah,
and did you play
Pokemon?
Like sorry. You
go. It was a set like track. Every level had set track, and you had little shit that you use, like a flute or like an apple. It's like kind of like going through a fucking zoo, you know what I mean, or like a safari ride or some shit. And you take pictures, and you could throw little apples, and it would draw a fucking Pokemon out. Or if you played a flute or one, it would start dancing, and so you could get a better picture that got higher points and shit. It's just a fucking goofy game.
And do you play?
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Did you play Pokemon Go? It's a question I've been trying to ask.
Yes, I did for a short time. I actually have a shirt that my parents got me because I was really into it that says, my physical activity is Pokemon. Because you basically are running around in certain areas to try and catch these Pokemon before they take off. So you're running around a lot, and yeah. But it got way too ridiculous because there are only certain Pokemon you can get in certain areas. Like, you can't get one Pokemon because it's exclusive to Japan, and you'd have to hack the game to get it. So it's really dumb.
Oh, look, Arlo. It's got a thing about classic Pokemon. May have to watch that. I do like Arlo. He's nice and family-friendly fun. Alright, so next thing we're going to do you want to link to it? Or otherwise you could just follow it on the stream. We're going to play your Pokemon card collection. But before we get there, do you want to explain the Pokemon cards?
Absolutely. The Pokemon cards started mostly in America. There's not too many sets in comparison in Japan. But There's 125 English sets to date, and there are 117 Japanese sets to date, which is a lot. With the first folder you're looking at, I'm basically getting all the holographic cards from those initial sets and building up to the most current set. But there are some cards that are extremely expensive.
And
like
so you
that
buy them.
Charizard in the first one.
Yeah. And so you can buy them singly off eBay or something, but then you can also buy them in packs.
Yeah. You can't get these packs anymore. You have to buy them on eBay for the older ones. The newer ones you can get in packs pretty much in any card shop. You could buy them online. You can go to GameStop. They're everywhere.
And so, is it like the trading cards where they would have specific stats for, like, some sort of holofoil Pokemon or something like that, like a rare Pokemon or something?
Yes. The holofoils are what I collect. So all of the things you're going to see are holofoil based. There
you go. And do the older, like with Magic, do the older sets work with the other, newer sets? Like, can you use old cards with old series with the new series and mix them in the game?
They are collectible now. I think they stop to a certain point every generation of cards where you're only allowed to use up to a certain set back, and you can't use anything other. So they've got a lot of banned cards that you can't really use. They're just collectible at this point.
I should point out too that next week, if it all goes to plan, we will have Jika, who is currently playing Dota 2, because it keeps popping up. He will be here on the same mic as me, talking about Magic cards, and even buying and selling Magic cards, and he will be showing his collection. We'll be going into that. So how does the game... should I just push play and we'll start going through? But how does the... I'll push play. How does the game actually work? The actual card game. Have you played it, or are you more into just a collecting side of
it? I have played it, yeah. I don't do it anymore, but these are the first sets. With the older sets, all holographic foil. Right now I have all of the oldest base sets up to a certain point. So I've completed, I think, 8 sets of holofoil.
So, okay, it's hard to see the cards. I may have to pull one up. It looks like it's got 3 things that each Pokemon card does. Health and...
Yeah, those are the different attacks. Basically what it is you get certain Pokemon that are base cards, like Squirtle. You throw Squirtle down, and eventually you'll be able to get the evolutions of that. And in order to attack, you had to have certain energy cards. Those energy cards would go towards those little attacks down at the bottom. It tells you what you need to do them. And that's where you go from there. How you win is if you take out one other card, you get a face down card. There's usually like 9 of them, or no, 6 of them. And every Pokemon that you get rid of, you get one of those cards. And once you've gotten all of those, you win.
There you go. Pikachu's not looking too good. He's looking a bit off. Looking like a bit of a off-brand Pikachu.
Oh, those are... after that really tough card, the second row where the Pikachu's at, those are promo cards. They only came out at certain places. Like, you can only get them at the Pokemon movie, or you can only get them if you go to, like, Toys R Us or McDonald's. So these are kind of the weird side of it.
And so how much are some of these worth? Do you know any of the values?
Oh, thousands.
Yeah, that Charizard card in the very first page can go up to $100,000 depending upon...
Yeah. For a first edition, for sure.
First edition, perfect mint. And a lot of these people get them graded. They send their cards into a certain organization, and they look at that card, and they give it a grade between 1 and 10.
Oh, like comics, wow.
Comic books, yeah, exactly the same thing.
Yeah, and they put it in a case and send it back to you with that number and what it is. And depending upon that and what kind of card it is, like if it's a misprint or it's got no shadow, it goes up in value depending.
Forgot what that Marvin site was. Was it Marvin.io?
Yeah, pull up a first edition Charizard.
God damn it! I can't find the link. I'm looking for the link.
Oh, you DM'd it to me. I'm pretty sure.
Are you able to drop it, and then we'll just keep going through the card collection while we wait?
Yeah, go ahead. I'll see if I can find it.
All right.
Should be in the DMs. I'm pretty sure.
All right. Oh, okay, I remember that one. That was some sort of epic one. Don't quote me. Oh yeah, so you've got price tags on some of these.
Yeah, some of them I didn't take the price tags off specifically because I didn't want to damage the card.
Oh, so they put the price tag on the card?
Sometimes, yeah.
That's horrible. It's like when they do that in comic books at the newsagent. You're just like, dude, what are you doing?
That's where I got those, were comic book stores.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
$6, $2.
Some of them are easy to get and some of them aren't.
A Psyduck. I think I know what a Psyduck is.
Yeah, they're still in the promo cards.
You want
right
a
now.
YouTube chat or Discord?
In Discord, please. On air links, please.
Gotcha.
Because if I try and open it in Streamlabs, it turns my chat into that website, and I can't get it back. So I've learned from my mistakes. I'm not doing that again. It is dot. So it's IO. All right, let's do it. Let's have a look. People are gonna have to help me with spelling, of course, because I'm an idiot. What are we looking for?
Ooh, actually, I've got a link that has the most valuable or most expensive cards. I'll pop it in Discord real quick.
What card am I looking for though?
Just Charizard.
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 Z-I-Z-A-R-D? Charizard. Pokemon Charizard, what am I looking for? Card?
The
Series
first edition
1?
of the trading card. Yeah. Series 1, the foil.
Series 1 foil.
EarJuice, just use the link that I got on there. It'll tell you the most expensive cards. It's a list of like 18. Just easier.
Okay, here we go. Non-holo. We got some. Maybe I didn't spell Charizard right. Let's have a look at chat. They might be screaming at me. No? Chat doesn't care. Yeah, because I like Marvin because it tells you, you know, like you can go to for sale and it will actually show you some stuff that's there at the moment. Although, it doesn't show the cards, does it? Here we go. So there's some, but obviously not expensive ones. So you can get some of them. Cause look, here's a. Oh no, that's a Chansey, not a Charizard. All right, let's have a look at your link. Oh, Chetnik's.
It basically just gives the breakdown of the top 18 most expensive cards.
People dropping the same link. Chetnik's pretty excited. I wonder if we get Chetnik in here now, just to sort of. Yeah, Chetnik, if you want to come in, I wouldn't mind, and then you can sort of back up Lizz or add bits of info if you want.
You can see Henna Shrimp is stuck in betting a bit.
Chetnik should be in my Discord. Heart of Shrimp is now in my Discord, so you can now come into the waiting room or that. But we'll just let in Chetnik, but otherwise we'll have call-ins later. Alright, holographic. What's this? No, go away. Holographic Shadowless First Edition Charizard. Oh, see, I don't think I have the eye.
I pulled this up on eBay, and there's one that's a Japanese set Gem Mint First Edition Hololith that's 125k right now on the market.
All right, Chetnik, you're on the air.
And that's what it's selling for?
Correct.
Not just what people are trying to get. People are actually
here we
buying
go. Worth up to 90
Yes.
grand.
Okay.
Didn't you have one of these, didn't you? I thought I saw one that said Illustrator on it. But it was
I
Japanese.
don't have that one, I don't think. I probably don't, because some of these you can only get at an event.
It's a racially motivated Pikachu. A Raichu. Raichu? Worth up to 10 grand?
I had one of those.
Oh, it's the cannon one. Oh, but he doesn't have cannons on his fists, too.
Blastoise. What do you look like originally?
1,500. Until his next generation. Some sort of magical key that's flying through space. Worth up to 9 grand.
Yeah, there's a lot of them that are
Hello?
Me
mainly
too?
for tournaments and stuff.
Mewtwo.
What's going on, guys? My mic
Hey,
wouldn't work for some reason. Hey, I don't know shit compared to Lizz, dude, so I don't know what I'm getting dragged in here for.
Oh, okay. I thought
she just schooled me, dude. She just fucking schooled me.
Oh, okay. Well, you can sit there in silence then if you want. I just thought that you seem to be posting links and all sorts of stuff, so you may know your stuff. Maybe a hint of truth.
Well, if I do, it's always the same thing like Lizz knows, and then she knows way more, so I don't know.
Well, alright, well, if you want, you can hang around and pop a comment in, or I can pull you back in.
I got you.
At the call when we have call-ins and that. So, up to you. I don't mind. So, worth up to 3,500. Shining Charizard. He's got them shinings. There's a new shining film.
That's the first shiny Pokemon card, if I'm not mistaken.
This one's got a gold star. For a PSA 10. So, that'd be the grading.
That's what it's selling.
A Venezuela Pokemon? Wait a minute. Who am I echoing? Chetnik, what are you doing to me?
I was like, wait, I hear my voice.
And to put it into perspective, in order to get a sealed pack of the base set, it's at least $100.
Just to get a card. Just to get a pack of cards, and you don't know what's in it.
Just to get a pack. And the actual box, because there's box that come in like 36 packs, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's still that way back then. It's almost 10 grand to get an entire box.
Now, some of these are in English, some of these are in Japanese. So, is there English versions that are worth less, or is it just because that was is at a con or some event in Japan, and it's the only version of it?
Yeah. There are a lot of exclusives that are just for Japan, so it's you can only get those in that.
And so, do you have any of these of the top 15 or whatever it is?
Oh fuck no! The level of money you would have to spend to get these, I don't have that. I'm not that much of an autistic.
Well, it's like me, I got rid of it, but I did have the first appearance of Wolverine in the comic, and I've got some other comics, just because,
Oh, I collected the entire base set when I was a kid, and I sold it for like $200, not knowing that it was going to be extremely profitable, or be worth more later.
There you go. Alright, so let's keep going with your card collection. I'm at 26 seconds, so I'm just going to keep going. Let's have a look. So there's some trainer cards.
Yeah, this is the last page of the promos.
I'll just pause it on each page, I think, because you go pretty quick. Electrobuzz.
Yeah. Yeah, these are the last one. The green one is Celebi. That's a Generation 2 Pokemon, and I think that's the last promo.
It looks like a kettle.
And then we go into another set. I think the Aerodactyls, where it started with the new set.
Yeah, and then you've zoomed in up on this one here.
That one is it's in Japanese there, but you can only get that one at going to see the Pokemon movie. And I thought it was really cool.
Alright. Oh, these ones are shiny. That means they're special.
You're special.
There's a Lizz. Oh no.
Clefable.
Or something.
Yeah. Some of them are a little more obvious than the others. But these are all of the hollows from each of the sets that I've collected.
Yeah. Alright, we'll just...
Oh, the Darks. Those are from the Team Rocket set, which is very popular among collectors.
These ones? I think they said
There were two. There was Team Rocket and Team Rocket Returns, and they are both very, very popular. And they were basically all supposed to be Team Rocket cards, which is the antagonist.
So how much do you reckon your set's sort of worth? Like, if you had to sort of give it an overall value, would you know, or not really?
Well, I think I've spent at least $300 to $400 on these cards, and you see the gaps because they're. I keep things in order.
Gone sideways, but
those
these
are
ones
some of
are
the
graded.
PSA graded.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a mate who used to run a comic book store, and now he does gradings, and he can grade anything, and certify it and all of that. Puts it in plastic. But
here's the next
even
set. These plastic, are all of the newer sets, and yeah, they're all holographic cards. I've got a lot of different doubles because I used to buy booster boxes. So you can see that there's the Japanese and the English sets too. You could buy those online. So those are holographics. And then these are the EX cards. Those maybe you would get maybe 4 or 5 in a box. I kept this all in the different type of Pokemon. Like this is a Dragon type sets.
Yeah. Just trying to pause it at good moments. It's hard to pick up some of the stuff. Yeah, it's kind of like trading cards where they looks like they've made everything flashy and special now.
Yeah, they have. They're all crazy looking.
Yeah, like the 2018
stills from an anime.
Stuff.
Yeah, they get even more insane the more rare they are. These are just my regular hollow stuff.
Hinterstrom, did you have something specific you wanted to say? Because we're going to have call-ins later, or just if you just type in on-air links if you wanting to come on, because I did see you in waiting room, but I didn't grab you before you left.
If you see the Zapdos that's there on those pages, those are re-releases of the base. You could really only get by buying specific booster boxes and stuff.
Alright, now we're getting some sort of pink ones.
Yeah, those are the fairy types. A newer type of Pokemon.
Alright, it's gonna let us start playing.
Pause on that last... Oh, wait, no, pause on that. Keep going. It's fine.
So
it's not the right...
split by Pokemon type?
Yep.
It's gonna be a bit of a delay, so if you tell me to pause, might not work. Hopefully we get it.
This binder, you don't really have to worry about it. It's the next one that's gonna be paused a lot.
Alright. Well, you can always follow the video yourself and then just give us timestamps if you need it. And I can skip back and forth. Oh, you got a few of those. Oh, look at this one. What a beast. Oh, we're zooming in on something. Heat Typhoon. Oh, that's a Charizard. Is it? No? Yep.
That's a Mega Charizard. One of the favorites if you want to go for popularity. And the one next to it's my favorite Pokemon, which is Houndoom.
Oh yeah, if you want to jump in and just ask that, and just jump back and wait in. Hint of Shrimp.
Come on, Shrimp.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Yes, Shrimp. I've heard of it and I've seen it, but I haven't played it.
Well, Hint of Shrimp, if you want to come on and just quickly explain it, we don't mind. We're getting into ROMs and other games later, I think.
Yeah, later on.
As well.
Grass type Pokemon.
Paused at the wrong moment.
You were really busy.
That's one of the the mystery cards from the reprint of the base. Some of them are really retarded.
Yeah, some of them are very flashy. It's sort of hard to see what's going on some of the flashier ones. Well, these ones a lot more simpler. And you can sort of you see the Pokemon, you can see exactly what the stats are. But look at all these, just like, brah! Fucking Pokemon! Brah!
Yeah, lots of cool Pokemons.
Yeah.
The Psychic type Pokemons, the purple one. Got a lot of those. Those are very common.
And so, is this like you want to build a set, you know, like Magic, where it had the, you know, we've got Earth, Water, and Land, sort of, and then or different types of spells, that sort of thing? Or?
What I do is a lot of these I would buy booster boxes, and anything that was of a higher rarity, like everything in this binder, I would keep and put away. Holo cards are obviously those come quite frequently, but the EX cards are harder to get a hold of. I've spent a couple grand on booster boxes already. Just opening them and pulling them. And with
so,
the Japanese... Go ahead.
Do you actually play the game, any of these games still, or?
I play the console games, but I don't play the actual card game anymore.
Yeah.
I just collect.
I can't even remember how to play the card game. We used to go to Toys R Us on Saturday and play in Pokemon tournaments.
Yeah, I still remember how to play for the most part, but they've got some new mechanics that are kind of weird that I have to read.
People keep wanting me to do a tarot card episode.
Pause on the next page where it's got just the ones with that right there. Those are called alpha cards. This is one of those stupid things that came out in one of the sets. And then the break cards are those really, really flashy golden ones. They don't do those anymore either.
Alrighty.
Tell me when you're in the next binder.
Next binder? Yep. Finishing this one. Yeah, see, it's hard to make out some of them. But then it's probably just the phone. Alright, we're in the next binder.
Okay, so...
Pikachu's kind of evil.
I would pause that for a second. These are what are called full arts. They're even more rare than the EXs you saw. These, maybe you get one or two a booster box. And what's really cool about a lot of them is that there's an actual texture to them. So when you rub your finger on there, it's raised ridges on the outline of the actual Pokemon card, which is really freaking cool. so many Pikachus.
Zooming in.
Yeah, pause on the zoom in.
Yeah, I did.
Those with the golden borders are called secret rare cards. You get maybe one of those every 3 booster boxes. And this is for a particular set. So those are even more ridiculous to get your hands on.
Chat's giving you shit, by the way.
Well, I wouldn't have been able to get all of the cards on there in friggin' horizontal. And my Houndoom.
Ah.
Trust me, I tried it.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, Drama Queen, if you tried to record this in landscaping, it wouldn't work. It looks even worse.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, and the overhead lights as well. It's just bloody annoying. It's hard to do.
Yeah.
Hard to pull off. So I just sort of zoomed in on a few things as well.
Pretty soon it's gonna get really frickin' shiny. When you hit the like it looks like a rainbow, those are called rainbow rares.
Oh, yep, I think we're there. Alright.
Those are rainbow rares. Those are kind of like the secret rare cards. They're really hard to get your hands on. And those gold ones are for a specific set, and I had to buy those individually. I think they were like $20 a.
Yeah, yeah. And does it tell you the stats on the side of the box or on the card packs? Like,
nope. It's all random. It's random.
With a lot of the trading cards, at least they tell you. It's like 1 in 9 for these sorts of cards, 1 in 180 if it's something really special.
Oh, yeah, they tell you that. But, I mean, I thought you were talking about, like, what the pull rate is or something like that. No.
Well, that would no, that would be the pull rate, because it's like 1 in every 9 packs will have.
No, they don't have it that way.
A suspended.
They have which card is in the set, but not the rarity pull rate. After that, you'll see trainer cards, full art trainer cards, which are like the secret rares as well. And the very last page, which is all gold cards, I zoomed in on those specifically because those are 1 in, I think, every 12 booster boxes. So they're really freaking hard to get.
Yeah, wow.
And I've pulled every single one of those.
Oh, and then we got the trainers. Yeah, I'm up to the trainers. It's you, oh, check out this old dude. He's pretty cool. Alright, and here we go. Enhanced hammer.
That last one, those are all just ridiculous.
It's like a fist. Choice helmet. It's a little hard hat for square thing.
That choice helmet's the one that I pulled with the last booster box that I got.
Weakness policy. The Pokemon the card is attached to has no weakness.
These are all trainer cards, so they don't have weaknesses.
Enhanced hammer. Oh, I was just reading off the card. Oh, and we're at the end. There you go.
Yep, that's it.
There you go. So that's your card collection.
3 binders.
Alright, so we've gone through the cards. We've gone through generations. So, what other Pokemon collectibles are there besides the game and the cards?
You can get certain coins they use for mechanics, like you flip a coin, like certain attacks you have to flip a coin to make sure this attack lands. I actually sent you pictures of that.
Oh, okay. Yep. Alright, so let's start going through the pictures then. Alright, so these are some of your games that you've got. Get connected.
Yes, I started with the games. First one is one of the spin-offs. my favorite spin-off, if I were to go for a non-canonical spin-off game. It's one of my favorites because the Pokemon are dark type and you have to make them good again. These are the most recent ones. With Pokemon Moon and Ultra Moon right next to it.
Okay, next one. Oh, here's Ultra Moon, Pokemon Sun.
Yeah.
Soul Surfer.
Soul Silver, that's my favorite game of all time for Pokemon.
And how long would it take to complete just one of these games?
It depends on which game you're looking at. With Soul Silver or the second generations, you go through 2 regions. So you go through the area for the first set of Pokemon games, and after you beat the new area. So you go through the area for that actual game, and then you'd go back to the first area. These are the Game Boy Advanced games. I couldn't find my Ruby, so that's not but I've got Sapphire, 2 Emeralds. One of them's mine, one of them's my husband's, and then Leaf Green and Fire Red.
And then DS games, are they? No, Game Boy Color. Not sure. I don't know.
These are the original second generation games: Gold, Silver, and Sapphire. Sapphire was a little bit different because you could get Suicune, which is the character on the mascot. You could get it in both games, but in this one, there's a storyline specific to that Pokemon, which makes it a little more interesting.
Trading card game.
That's the trading card game. That's how I initially learned how to play them. But those are the first set of games, which was red, blue, and yellow, and then I think the trading card game came out not too far after. So that's the very first set of games you could get.
Oh, that's just a picture of all of them. Alright, here's some pins or badges.
Yep. There are pins that you can collect with certain boxes. Like they'll have it's a set where you get like a special card, a pin, a coin, and I've collected quite a few of them, obviously, because I've bought multiples of certain boxes.
And
yeah, me and Crystal.
Do these have value, you reckon?
Yeah, but I don't think it's as valuable as the cards or the game. They're just kind of cool.
I wonder if they're called pins. It's probably a bit too general.
They call them pins.
Came out.
Why would it be too general?
No. I'm looking at Marvin. It's bloody phone covers. That's what it's showing me. Oh, well. Let's see if
most of these are easier to get, so they're not really valuable. They're just kind of cool.
Alright, next bunch of pins.
Ooh, Evolution.
2015. Huh.
That's a more... That one might be worth something, but not a...
Ah, well, still fun. Still cool.
Absolutely. Still cool to have. Like those Rayquaza, the swirly looking things are really cool, having the original color scheme and then the shiny.
Alright, then we're at the coins and other things. So we got some cards? Or stickers or something?
They're stickers. Those used to come with these mystery boxes that you could get. where you get random kind of cards or a random pack, and you get something else with it, which is usually stupid. But these are kind of funny, and they're all pictures from the different episodes in the original Pokemon anime.
Now, are the coins in the next? Yeah, here we go. Here's the coins. I thought they were Pogs. Damn. We want Pogs.
These are like the fun coins that you can use for those attacks. You can also use them for when you're at a status, like if you're poisoned, you have to flip it and get a heads in order to not be poisoned anymore. If you don't do that, you take damage for it. So those are just the cool ones you get with some boxes.
Oh, those stickers had etching and stuff. They didn't come out in the other photo. Because look, it's all got etching. Stretch and I like etching.
It's the foil, like the hollow. If you move it certain ways, it's all.
Yeah, okay. I didn't notice that the first time. Yeah, you can sort of see it now. Now that you know. Just didn't come out in the photo. You can sort of tell with this one. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That'd actually be quite cool. Okay, what do we got here? Got a face docs of Lizz
statues
on the TV, and then a statue. Oh, that's a cool one. Oh wow. Yeah, because I've seen the little there's little poxy toys that you can get, little figurines, but they're not as cool as this. You buy like 100 off eBay for $10 or something like that, sort of stuff.
Yeah, these come with certain boxes, kind of like those pins. Some of them that are more expensive come with these, and I happen to buy those because usually they have a certain kind of card or set or packs of a certain set that you could only get in that actual box.
Yeah, these are cool. Loving these. Oh, look at this one. Rawr. And face docs.
And that's all my pictures. That's my collection.
Yeah. There you go.
I also got some more older cards after I've already taken that video, so spent at least another $100 on more cards.
Oh, just recently. There you go.
These are the new. This is the website you would go to if you wanted to look up like any spoilers on new Pokemon that are coming out. And these are the brand new Pokemon from Sword and Shield that they've released.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for them because I watch Arlo. His little blue puppet that talks about Switch games and Nintendo.
Yeah, those first three are the starter Pokemon that you pick.
I want Sheepy. Wooloo.
Yeah, Wooloo is a favorite among Pokemon fanatics because it's just adorable.
No, it's a little sheepy. Oh, have you seen my little cute sheep pics? I'll show you. Have you seen this? I don't know where it came from. Someone posted it. I posted it in the wrong chat and then got banned on Ricada's thing. I'm now banned. Here we go. Here we go. I just need to show it. I just have to. Look at that cute bunny. Oh, he's so cute.
Oh, the bunny.
Oh, look at this one. He's trying to get over the con. He's trying to get over the con. Alright, enough of that. Enough of that. Okay, back to Pokemon website. Actually, we can get
to answer Jeff, yes, you did see an Umbreon and Espeon pin.
Oh, this one's cool. Rawr. Dreadnought. What the?
The bird that's right underneath it, it looks like it's right out of Dark Souls or something like
that. Yeah, Murder could use that as his new avatar. Oh, look at this one. Yamper.
I think those pictures that are to the left of them are their evolutions. Or,
yeah.
I guess, evolution.
Oh, look, this one's made out of cream and strawberries.
My favorite one is the Impidimp that's right above it. It just looks so freaking goofy.
Oh, there's its mouth. Okay, yeah. I didn't... Oh, is that its mouth, or is that it? Look at that. It's got all sorts of...
The mouth is the little teeth underneath it. It's in the very bottom of
I see the red thing and see the mouth. And then I was like, oh, wait a minute. What are these? And then it looks like it's got a tongue. And then
I think that's its body.
Trapezoid, the fucking Pokemon. There's a wolf one. He's confident.
These new ones look fucking retarded.
They get kind of dumb.
Resemble some like real life shit. These are just fucking weird.
Unnamed squirrel.
And underneath that's the token.
Like, what the fuck is that?
It's the token mouth.
Yeah.
Some of these bottom ones I don't get where they're.
What's going on here with the old man?
Face?
This one's got a sword in its mouth. That's not going to get uncomfortable.
Those bottom two are the legendaries for the games. They're the mascots. So the one with the sword in its mouth is for the mascot for Pokemon Sword, and the one that looks like a shield is the one for Pokemon.
Ah, okay, there you go. Yeah, I'm actually interested in the game. I wouldn't mind trying to play a Pokemon game. I was sort of waiting.
This one is the first one that's on a main console.
Yeah, that's why that's why I'm interested in it.
Chetnik, do you mean the original, the first 3 Pokemon? What are you talking about? The starting 3? He wants to compare the old Pokemon versus the new Pokemon. Cause look at that shit. It's wearing what the fuck is that? That's gay.
I showed you the starting 3 though. The first one's at the top.
That's why I was asking what he means. You want
he's asking our opinion.
You want a motherfucking Onyx next to something?
I don't know. The water ones sound.
He's saying that the new ones look stupid in comparison to the original 3. They kind of do.
They do. They're way more anime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're just animals with a different coat of paint, bigger ears.
All of them are animals
with bigger ears. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like they're actually based off real life animals.
Yeah, they always are.
But more so. Like that just looks like a monkey with ears, and then we've got a bunny with bigger ears and a band-aid, and then we've got some sort of what do you call them? Axolotl with an ear.
Oh, he meant the starting 3 of the series. Okay. No, I didn't see the starting 3 of this one.
God damn it, Stretch!
That's Stretch is the ones that we were just looking at.
Well, I'm sorry. My dog pissed on the floor. I had to clean it up. Sorry.
It's that monkey-looking one, the bunny-looking one, and the tadpole-looking one.
Okay, I know which ones you're talking about.
Shrimp, we'll get you on in a while. We're just going to go over a few more things, then we're going to have call-ins, and I'll show those pictures too. And we'll show Technic's pictures when he comes back on. Alright, but first of all, best Pokemon ROM hacks for 2019, sorry. Discover the most played and best Pokemon ROM hacks of the year based on mentions, downloads, game ratings, and recommendations.
So, these ROM hacks, these people got the codes, or the code from these base games, and they messed with it, they modded it, and made them into other different games. And some of them are really freaking funny or freaking...
Okay, so Pokemon Glazed is an Emerald-based ROM with plenty of new features, stunning effects, and amazing new titles and sprites. Okay. Pokemon Prism. You cannot judge the game by its design. Crystal-based ROM hack. Outstanding gameplay. Pokemon Adventures.
Yeah, anything that's based on Generation 2 is fantastic.
Some changes and improvements. Okay, cool. So just sort of improve the game.
Yeah, they do different things with it.
Pokemon Liquid Crystal. Pokemon
I've actually
Community
played some
Hack
of these.
Hall
They're
of Fame.
really, really cool.
The thing about the Pokemon like games for the Game Boy and stuff, I had what was it, Moon and Sun or whatever for
Sun and Moon, the new ones.
It was one for the DS, or maybe it was Black and Silver. Is that what one of
Black
them
and
was?
White.
Black and white. It was Black and White. I played Black, and Boogs played White. And I mean, and it's you don't have to like be into Pokemon to like enjoy that game. You know what I mean? You can still fuck around, but they really heavily emphasize now with like playing with other people, because just trying to play the progression by yourself, there's no way to get your Pokemon leveled high enough unless you're actually like playing against other people. So, or at least no way that I could find on that. But
you're a grinder like
version. Well, I don't play it like as soon as it came out. You know what I mean? I played it years later. So that's another thing. But is that a common theme through the new ones? Because that was a not even a 3DS. It was just a straight up DS game.
No, actually, it's really easy to level up your Pokemon for the most part. I think it's a lot like.
Or does it go higher?
It goes to 100, but it's a lot like the first generation of games, but it can speed up depending on stats.
Do they still have stuff like the fucking Poke Candy and the fucking
Rare Candy? Yes.
Like the fucking stones. It was like you needed like a lightning stone, and you could turn Eevee into a fucking Vulpix or whatever. Not Vulpix. What the fuck?
They don't really use the stones anymore.
No?
But they have like certain generations where you have to be by a certain rock with Eevee, training it up to get I think it's Leafeon.
So in the new games, are all the Pokemon like available in some form or fashion?
It's very similar to where there's like a few select Pokemon you can only get in one or the other. But it's not to the point where I'm gonna miss everything from the books. And plus, because you can use in these newer games from X and Y on, you could trade over the internet, which is freaking awesome. So you can do like a mystery trade where you throw a random Pokemon in there, and you might get something else back that you needed.
Right.
So it's a lot easier to trade around. So you don't necessarily have to have both games to do it.
What is going on here? What's going on here? Ash has turned into some sort of sex cat. It's got a tail coming out of her vagina. His vagina, I don't know.
It's a Meowth.
And Pikachu looks like he's running away because he's had enough. Been a victim.
What the fuck is that? That's amazing.
That's absolutely
I'm looking
not
up
the worst
some.
thing.
Yeah, I'm looking up some knockoff Pokemon stuff.
Indian or what is
so
it,
there is
Russian
lots
or...
of normal Pokemon things, but I thought we'd have a look at some knockoff stuff like Supercock.
The fucking knockoff Team Rocket.
Looks like Pikachu owes her child support.
Look at this! Oh my god!
What the fuck?
Supercock.
Yeah, some of these aren't Pokemon. Like, oh, look, you got a Pikachu with all sorts of different eyeballs going on.
It's a Pikachu ride. Coin ride.
What? Politic Pat? Magnetic Toys? Okay. Is that a Thomas the Tank Engine Pokemon that I just saw? Jesus. Oh, that's the thing of nightmares. Jesus. Special, man. Oh, no. Yeah, there's a few different types of knockoffs. Alright, let's...
Jigglypuff.
But while we're here... While we're here...
What is... That's like Mario mixed with Mickey Mouse. That was weird looking.
Yeah, I know. Let's have a look at actual Pokemon toys.
Wait, can you click on that Winnie the Pooh with the scary mouth?
Yeah, I saw that. They saw it. They saw it. All right, so here's all the different Pokemon toy, like just normal toys. I thought we'd have a quick look.
Winnie
These
the
ones
Pooh
actually
was
look
my
pretty
shit back
cool.
in the day.
They
They've
got
got
Lego.
figures. They've got plushies.
Mm.
Yeah, they've got pretty much everything under the rainbow.
Yeah, here's the mini toys I was talking about. You can just get it's just so many. I'm sure I think the ones I've got, they look like knockoffs, the ones off eBay. But some of these they're pretty cool. They've got a lot of detail for how small they are.
Okay, I gotta pull
Jesus.
something up that is gonna bring. I'm pretty sure it'll bring.
Well, I had my link as well, which I'm going to show next. I just need to find it. And then we're going to have call-ins, I think. If you want to drop a link, though, go for it. Here it is. Alright. Of course, we couldn't go without having a look at Pokemon dildos. Gotta get them all. Here we go. Oh, look, it's a Pikachu butt plug. So that's Squirby, is it? I'm not sure what these ones are referring to. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. And they got good ratings, too. Great item, just as described. That's the incredible dong. Seems to have ratings for other things. So Squirby dildo. Free delivery. Back up the ute. Of course, there's also... Game of Moans and a whole dick pool bondage kit. But we're just here to look at Pokemon. A simple.
Hey, Stretch, do you remember the Burger King gold cards that you...
Become the ultimate Pokemon master with your new Silicon friends. Let your imagination run wild as you play under the sheets. Choose your new companion wisely. The Pokesex data below has all the information you will need. Learn more about this item.
Just threw a picture in the Discord links.
Alrighty. I don't think... It's weird, this site, how it links. Oh, well. We saw them. We came, we saw. Here we go. Oh, Charmy dildo was the other one. Arse Reactor?
Squirtle. Squirty.
A Bitcoin dildo? A Bulby dildo. Yeah, you can find all sorts of weird and wonderful. And
yeah,
then the Pikachu butt plug.
Don't keep looking. You'll start getting the bad dragon stuff.
That's it. That's it. Alright, go back down to links. So I think we're pretty much there. If you would like to call in and show and tell, or just tell us something, then jump in. If you've already dropped pictures and on-air links, then I have them already, and I'll start pulling them up. Just jump into the waiting room, and we'll start pulling you in.
So,
You want to play with the fusion generator?
Liz, if you were gonna sell like all your Pokemon shit, how much would you say your shit's worth, like all together? What would you ask for all of the stuff that you have?
At least a couple grand.
At least a couple grand?
Yeah. Because some of those cards are really fucking hard and expensive to get.
Right on. I was just curious.
Alright, so what do we got here?
I have a million cards and mine are worthless, so at least yours have value.
Photo's not very good.
These are the Burger King plates that came out with the first Pokemon movie.
Hmm.
Do you remember those, Stretch?
No, I don't actually.
Wow. Yeah, this is basically came out with the first movie, and there were different Pokemon and these gold. They're literally like these metal plates that are engraved with this stuff, or different Pokemon. And that's the entire set, I think.
Wonder if you could get if you could still buy them. So it's the Pokemon Hungry Jacks. Did you say? Oh, Burger King. That's right. You guys call it Burger King. Sorry. We're the only state in Australia that also calls it Hungry Jacks. It's not actually called Burger King. Pokemon Burger King toys.
Yes, you can.
Cards?
You can find them on eBay.
Let's have a look. Limited edition Burger King Pokemon Pokeball blue box, 19.99. And it costs $9.99 as well. There's some other toys here too. Burger King Nintendo Pokemon collectible keychain. Burger King Pokemon Power the movie 2000 kids meal sealed. So there's all sorts of different ones here that you can't get. I think the first one was the card though. Let's see. Let's add the word card. Here we go. So on average they're worth about $20. Yeah.
They're really
Mewtwo gold-plated
a lot
card.
cheaper, and they're cheaper on eBay.
Oh well, I think this links up to eBay usually. You'll find that most of these are the eBay.
I bought the Charizard one over again for my husband for his birthday at some point.
There you go. All right, let's pull in Chetnik. Hey mate, you are back, and hopefully not echoing.
What's up, Chet?
What's going on?
All right, you should be able to start seeing your cards pop up on screen if you would like to talk about them. So what cards are the stage 2, stage 1? So what series are these? These are the first series?
This I believe came out during that the fossil, whatever the fossil run was. Bag was talking about it. But like I know so much limited shit compared to Lizz, like I would need Lizz's help right now.
I could probably pull up what set those are from.
It's the fossil, the one that came with the Aerodactyl and all that.
Some of those are
Those are those are the older ones, but the first picture is definitely from a set that I have not completed.
Jungle set.
Yeah, I honestly I can't remember when they introduced the Steel series, like that Steel, whatever you want to call them, type Pokemon. Because like Onyx didn't have an evolution form in the original set, and then all
Gen
of a sudden,
2.
Yeah. Is that Gen 2 that when they introduced them?
Yep.
Okay. But yeah, that's that first one. That's Steelix. Like, I don't know.
Doesn't Gengar have an evolution?
Oh,
it does now. There's Mega Gengar.
It's a Jewish Pokemon. Hypno.
I always like Ghastly and Haunter.
His Jew Gold hypnotizes you with Jew Gold.
Yeah.
Actually, that's kind of a pedo Pokemon.
Oh,
He
what?
lures kids away with that and eats their soul.
So is that evil Pokemon, is it?
Yeah.
There are nefarious Pokemon. If you read like the Pokedex entries for these, and they do kind of change and elaborate over the generations, but there are some that are just really fun.
Oh yeah, wasn't he like kidnapping children?
Please
That's what I said.
more.
Yeah.
Please tell us more.
Kidnapping children.
The one that I got really excited about was like 2 pages back when I started getting like the Dark series, because at that time they were only available in Japan, like when I originally got into them, and it was just cool, you know, to finally
The
get
Rocket set.
Yeah, the Team Rocket set.
Wasn't Chauncey the one that always worked in the Poke Hospital?
Yes, Chansey was, and there's an evolution for that too.
See, these are the things I don't know about now.
Yeah, the Togepi or whatever, the little egg, or is that something else?
That's something else.
Hunter's cool because
there's so many goddamn Pokemon.
Hunter, like if you
Death Gardens for facts. Sorry.
Fuck Pokemon.
The one on the top
Yes.
left, like he was one of the first Pokemon that like had a holographic form that wasn't the top evolution.
Yeah. Ow.
Look at this one.
Which one were we talking about?
Claw.
Hunter.
Oh, Haunter, yeah. Haunter turns into Gang.
But it was cool that he had like a holofoil version. And
Oh, yeah.
it was the second evolution, stage 2.
Chansey was a medic.
Yeah.
Steel was second. See,
But
I know my
those are some
stuff.
of those are some of the first ones that I got right there, like the Pinsir, Scyther, Venusaur. Those are all from like the
Venusaur
original.
was my first rare. God damn it.
And then
Snorlax.
Machamp, that's everyone's first edition card. Because you would get him automatically in this one booster box, I believe.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
everyone has that card.
Yep.
There you go.
You gotta get him a chop. Nope.
Poliwrath.
Man, I used to love Pokemon Snap where you went to the level
Hey, this
where
one
you had the
vapes.
Electrodes and the Magnetons and shit.
It's
And
a
you had
mouse
to, like,
eel fish.
lure them over to make them blow up, or make them evolve and shit.
What's cool is that trainer card. Like I seen Lizz has a bunch of those, like the holographic trainer cards.
Those are in the Gym Challenge and Gym Heroes. And I own the Misty card. So that's from Gym Heroes. I have.
Japanese ones coming up next.
Yeah, those ones I bought as singles at this one trading card store in Tampa, Florida, I believe. That was the first time I could get my hands on Japanese cards. That was like in 98, 99, I believe. Probably 98.
Those are Japanese of the Gym Heroes and Gym Challenge set.
Which was so cool to me, like that you could get like, you know, each Gym Heroes Pokemon pretty much. Like
Yeah, you can get Gym Leader Pokemon.
Yeah.
The one that's really expensive is Blaine's Charizard. I got that one. That was like $50 just for that card.
Yeah, I wish I seen that. Like these, I think I bought all the ones that he had at that time, like on display.
Well, again, here's the one that looks like a kettle coming up. Ditto. And, oh, it's a Venomoth! Yeah!
Yeah, that Ditto is actually pretty interesting because his card, like if you actually look at what it does, he just copies any other, like anytime you throw him down, whatever move set, HP the other person has, like you just inherit all those stats.
Yep.
Except Ditto can't evolve. Or has this Pokemon power, and you may treat me.
Ditto is the hooker of the Pokemon row. Because in the Pokemon games from Generation 2, you breed Pokemon with Ditto to get their base forms to try and get shiny Pokemon. So you basically just whore it out with all the other Pokemon until you get what you want.
There you go. That's pretty cool. Alright, next one. Ooh, who's getting a message? Am I getting a message or someone else? It's probably someone else. Let's check.
It's not me.
Probably. Sorry, guys.
Cog wants to play bloody... Everyone's playing fucking Death Garden. Bloody Death Garden.
After this.
Go collect your blood. Whatever. I'm looking at Pokemon cards, yo. Have to come over to my stream and try and steal people because no one wants to play your shitty Death Garden.
Nobody's stealing anybody. They're waiting for us to be done.
Yeah, we'll be done soon. We're just going to go through Hidden Shrimp stuff and talk about next coming up episode. So it's not too
You're not going to look at the fusions and fuck around?
Oh, yeah, we're going to do that. Oh, we're going to do that too if we had time. We'll have to have a look at that. Oh, I don't know if we've got the link anymore. I'll have to probably do it again.
The next page, this card I had to buy because of my mother. She thought it was cute, so I got a first edition Flareon.
That was my favorite of the three.
I had so much of those cards that I just like fucked off, and had I known that they would have like, you know, we had Charizards and shit, we had Blastoise. If I'd have known some of those cards were gonna be worth what they're worth now,
dude, Dude, the only reason why I even have these, like right now, is because she would have to remind me all the time. Do you know how many thousands of dollars I spent on that shit for you guys? Like, so yeah.
See, I was like autistic
getting
about
into the
stuff that was
trainers
worth
now.
money. Like you should see my Hot Wheels cars. So my Hot Wheels cars from a kid there's like no scratches on them whatsoever. I didn't fucking smash them.
Upcoming episode potential there. Yeah, Blue. I'll send everyone over at the end. I was just fucking around.
It's you Hawkaluggy.
Get Def
My brother, he
as
was
soon as we're done.
Got all my dad's and stepdad's Hot Wheels cars too.
He bought like maybe I want to say 3 or 4 packs, and
why are there cars?
I don't know if they all.
Are these Pokemon?
Oh. No. So these at the very end, you have Yu Yu Hakusho, and then you have Initial D. I was into Initial D as well, but I only like got 1 booster box, and I think like 2 or 3 of the packs. So I didn't get any cards. Like these are the only hollows that I ended up getting from the Initial D set.
Do you want to just quickly explain what that is? Is it just a card game?
Well, it's an anime about drift racing that came out, I want to say, in like the late 80s or early 90s in Japan. There's that one song, that everyone plays, like Go Fast or whatever. Someone has to have that like link readily available. Everyone's playing that song.
Alright. Might be copyright, that's the only problem. And Hinter Shrimp didn't come back, but they just said, just wanted to ask Liz if she's heard of Gen 2 demo. Played it, so the evolution of Farfetch'd. It looks a lot like a certain rare Pokemon that made it to Gen 2. And this is Farfetch'd that didn't make the cut, or something like that. I'm not really sure. I'm going to have to... I'm speaking on behalf of Hinter Shrimp, and so I'm just doing my best here, so...
Yeah, that's
up to come on stream and show her my tits. Oh, show her this.
So that's.
Why has he got a big dong coming out of his chest?
It's supposed to be a stick because Farfetch'd held like a stick and would hit people with it. That was the whole. But if you look at it carefully, and that's like a sprite from before they actually made the game and released it. It looks a lot like the legendary from Soul Silver Lugia. That one.
Alright. Chetnik, was there anything else you wanted to tell us?
Oh, that'd be it.
So, this is the other site. I'll pop this in chat. Where can I do that? I can't bloody post it there. I have to come all the way down here just to post a link in chat. This is if you want to make your own Pokemon. Let's have a go.
It's retardation in a fusion app.
I need
anything you fuse with Slowpoke is hysterical.
Which one's the moth one?
Click on the actual Pokemon, and you can pick go down, and you'll see. Keep going. It's Venomoth. It's.
I can just type it in, can't I? Venomoth.
VEN. Yeah.
Alright, and is there another moth one? Let's go a moth with a monkey. That's fine. Alright, and we're going to fuse. See what we get. Oh, god damn it. Fuck off, bloody females. Trying to ring me. What the hell? What the hell was that? It made some weird noise and then just shut down on me. So we got Firebug.
Shut down. It's just a
Firebug. Wow, so creative. It just stuck his head on and changed the colors. Still pretty cool. Yeah. Okay, Venomoth with
the gas Pokemon. That one big like ball that shoots toxic gas.
Let's see,
coughing.
Ghastly?
Yes. Coughing. Yeah.
Coughing spelled with a C.
I believe so.
Or a wheezing, dude.
Yes, wheezing. One of them's like the evolution.
Yeah, wheezing.
Ko-Fei-Fei.
Wheezing's like 3 of them stuck together.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna fuse that. I could have hours of fun. I love the noise it makes. It's just like, ah! My DNA is getting more together. It's got no wings. It's looking pretty sad. It's looking pretty sad.
Look up Slowpoke in
We can make
the
new,
other one.
a new avatar for stuff here.
No. Go back up.
I
and
want to
it
fuse these two. Just wait.
Put Slowpoke. That's
It's a moth that sucks your dick.
oh my
Special
god. DJ, look up Slowpoke.
Oh,
For
we
the
gotta
other
morph.
Pokemon.
We gotta just morph that one with it. Slowpoke.
Dude, oh,
Yeah.
screenshot that shit.
All right, no Slowpoke with this one. Okay, here we go.
The Venomoth, yeah.
Oh, I didn't do it with Venomoth. I did it with something else. All right.
Doesn't matter.
Slowpoke.
It's still fucking hysterical.
What's the name of this one? I don't want to forget this one. Weep. Of course.
Weep and Poke.
Oh no.
Alright. Venomoth and this one that's fused.
Venomoth and a Pikachu.
Anything with Slowpoke
It's got
looks
wings
retarded.
coming out of his
Hysterical.
ass. I just love the noise. It's like, you know, you've just fucked their DNA and that's how it just comes out. It's just abortion. Oh, it's like, alright, Weep. We gotta go back to Weep. I'm gonna morph this one with a whole bunch of, this is fine ones. Oh, I wish you could see all the pictures. Oh, that could work. That could work. Oh, it's got a vagina on its back too. That's the perfect sex doll right here.
Oh, Jesus. You can fuck it in the mouth or the top of the back.
Let me suck your dick.
Alright. Oh, what would be another one? What's one that stands up on two legs? Squirtle.
Charmander.
Pinsir. Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan.
There's a lot of them.
Pinsir? Pinsir, that sounds like a good one.
Shit's funny.
God damn it. Ah, they spell them weird.
Squirtle.
Oh, this is going to be great. Look, this one's got a vagina teeth mouth. Let's see what we get. Alright, no. We need the vagina mouth on something else now.
That's like so you can grab the horns and fuck it.
Let's put him.
Yeah,
let's
but
put him on
those horns will
Venomoth.
probably hurt.
Venomoth. Alright, here we go. We're gonna
It's gentle.
fuse vagina mouth. Oh, it just turned into an abortion again.
Do Vagina Mouth and Snorlax. I have to see this.
Do
Okay.
a Weeping Bell with
Snorlax.
Victory Bell.
Oh, one at a time. Snarl. Damn it.
Snorlax?
Snorlax?
Yep,
Weeping
yep.
Bell
That's
and a Victory Bell.
Alright. Here we go. I should bring up chat so I can see if they're...
SNOR.
Oh, didn't do much. Didn't do much at all. I just can't seem to get the mouth. I think we need to put Pinsir over here, and you seem to get the heads then. So we need to go Pinsir here. Alright, and then what did you want to mix it with, Stretch?
Whatever the other bell one is.
Who's got one?
Weeping Bell.
Weeping Bell and what's the other bell?
Wheezing?
No.
Weevil?
Victory Bell?
Yeah, Victory Bell.
VICT.
Ah, I found it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright, let's see. Two
Big ass vagina mouth.
Pokemons. Looks angry. That would ruin your dick right there. It's gonna ruin it. Yeah, so it seems like the one you put on the right is the mouth. Is the sort of mouth and head you're gonna get. Let's just go random. Oh, this could be brilliant. This could be brilliant. Hey, look, it can pleasure both females and males. This one reaches around to the eyes.
Oh my god. That's nightmare fuel right there.
The reach around Pokemon.
Pinterest. Let's go. Alright. Let's go. Random. That could work. Look, it fingers your butt at the same time.
Extra
Not
play.
bad. Not bad. Oh.
Oh, the goo Pokemon.
Ooh. Looks like a little tough bunny. Alright. A walrus and a squirrel. Man, I could spend hours doing this. This is great. Oh, look at that.
That's why I sent it.
Look at that for an abortion. Waltret. Waltret.
Oh my god, what the fuck?
Alright. One more. We'll have a walrus. That has potential. He's holding up some beam for some reason.
Oh, Girder?
I've made him a complete abortion. He can't even, his arms aren't even sort of working properly anymore. It's just turned into a complete
It's
abortion.
Yue.
Yue's new avatar. Yue's new avatar. Can you save these?
Absolutely. You
That's how
can
you feel.
definitely screenshot it.
Yeah, you could screenshot them, yeah. And then you could cut them out quite easier as well. You can go complete random. Look, you can just push random.
Yep.
And then just go fuse. Just see what. Oh my god. What has happened here? We've got
You can also evolve it and see what happens. Oh, you can do it with this one.
Oh, okay, here you go. You can save them all here. And you can change the background. Oh, that's great. That's a great side, eh?
The cable came in late, didn't...
Okay. It doesn't like me when I push buttons. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Eye cable.
We've made Punky leaf curtains.
No.
This is an abortion.
Oh,
Aborted.
curtains have ears.
Alright.
And teeth.
Oh, evolve!
We knew about the teeth.
Oh, wow. We should have done this earlier.
I'm mocking.
Whoa! Max Quinn? Shen? Oh, wow. Oh, we should have evolved some of the earlier abortions.
You can evolve it again.
Oh, you can evolve it twice? Oh, we got the moth.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's try and get the moth.
Let's go back to the dick sucking moth and evolve it.
Yep.
Oh,
The nausea. The fuck?
Venopore.
Try the other fucking bell. Try the victory bell with your moth.
Yeah, we need to get rid of the moth from this side. So it was Weep, and then we'll evolve it, and then we might end the stream. Okay, so it's that one, and then we've got Venomoth over here. That was pretty good. I think that was a good abortion. All right, let's try it. Okay, there we go. We got a flappy. It flies around and sucks your dick. Let's evolve it to the ultimate sex toy. Oh, it's gonna get a tail. Now it can reach around. Now it can reach around. Victory Moth. Alright. How do you evolve it again?
So
It doesn't have a button.
You can't. It depends on the Pokemon. Like, Weeping Bell has an evolution, so you can evolve. Venomoth is already the evolved form of Venomoth. Or, not Venomoth. No, it's right now. I'm blinking.
Oh. Imagine meeting this in your bed. Jesus. Alright. I think we've had a lot of fun. It's a good site. That's a fantastic site, though. I'm pretty sure I dropped that in chat. I'm going to do it again. just to make sure.
Yeah, give me the link to that.
Yep, I'll put it on our links as well, because that's a lot of fun. You can have hours of fun.
It's in it on your links. I already put it there.
No, I've got an attachment.
Thank you, guys.
I'll just have to get this. But that is the show. Thank you for everybody that dropped by.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on, Chet.
Liz, for being
Absolutely
coming around, and thanks Chetnik and everybody else. I hope you had a lot of fun. We all did, especially making abortion Pokemons at the end. So next week the plan for the Collectibles Show episode 4 will be Jika and talking Magic cards. May get into other gaming cards. Otherwise, we'll be looking at Magic cards and sort of like... I've always wanted to know about this because there's different levels in it, but then with the old series, you can still use some of those cards in the new series. Then there's the Pathfinder stuff.
Time too.
Yeah, and then he can have a look at my cards too and tell me a bit about those during the week. Sure. So we'll put together a video. He also used to speculate on them, as I was saying before, and he'd buy and sell stuff. So he's going to talk about when they started making the new series. Some cards would be made redundant, but then they would come back in, and you could speculate and sort of get good prices for cards at certain times, or buy them cheap and sell them. So it will be interesting. Oh, we could have had background music. I forgot to turn it on. I hope everybody had good fun. We're going to go out with some sort of song.
Love you, chat.
Not Pokemon related. You guys say your goodbyes before you get muted.
Bye.
Later, chat. Thanks for coming by.
Well,
thank you, guys.
Remain stoic, chat.
Oh.
Remain stoic.
I'll just play this one up. But I'm gonna morph Pokemon while I listen to a song.
She's good at sex.
See you later. I'm gonna mute you for a minute, Stretch. I've got the song on 2x speed. Now I can't get back there. It sounds horrible. Sounds horrible. Oh well. Thanks, guys. Oh, wait a minute. I'm on the wrong thing. How to fucking intro up. Outro. See you later, guys.